right, I am Kick-Ass Pancakes, and I am back to stop the music and to introduce you to Cestpatou again. We have the second half of our doubleheader, Streets of Rage for the Sega Master System. Cestpatou,
Hello, it's me again.
are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So,
All right, count down whenever you are, and good luck to you.
thank you very much. So, I'll introduce the game. You've seen earlier, 15 hours ago, Street of Rage 1 on the Sega Genesis. It was a fantastic game, it's a fantastic series, but the ports are not so great. I know we are lucky. We will display just one just right now. So let's just enjoy ourselves and enjoy the lag, the enemies limit on the screen and everything else I will explain during the run. So I will do my countdown. So 5. It will be a slow one. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So how about that is that I have to myself not punch spam my attacks, else I will lose my grab or I will lose my punch. I will lose everything. So I have to know my timing and deal with that. And right now I've been thrown and I get really further higher up compared to the Genesis one. And if I'm very patient, I can throw behind my back like I just did twice. But I can also throw in front of me if I'm too quick, because they don't the game don't have enough time to process everything at the screen. There's too much inputs at the right time, so they just can't. They have took the input of throwing, but not the direction. So I don't know how to process all that, but it's not blast processing. So it's mainly just grabbing and throwing whenever they will be dead. And the other thing is that I don't have much invincibility frames. They can just kill me, not instantly because it's on easy, on normal, pardon me, but on hard I can lose lives because it's too difficult on the punch infinite of the enemies. So you will see that there's never more than 2 enemies at the screen, because the console or how it have been programmed on the game can't handle it. So it's very more simpler. I don't want to say you can't lose, but as soon as you get a little grip on the game, you can't lose it, because it just grab, throw, or just infinitely punch like the boss. And the other thing is, what happens about the police call? On the Master System, you only have 2 buttons, so it's attack and jump. How you do the special, like I did right now? Oh wait, you can't press start and press a button, so now you call the police. So that's how they have done to replace the A button, or rather the C that have turned into the B and A. So that's how it's done. But if you press start on the credits, it posts the games and you have to press start again, even if you press up when you should not have an input there. It will lock you down. It won't be a soft lock, but it will still be questioning why the game is not loading, because I just press starts and buttons on my controller. So you have to be careful about that. So now the lady doesn't want to cooperate, so we'll just try to keep going. And it's always about that. You try to deal with the one on the right as fast as possible, but the one on the left you will let them come at you, because it's a little bit about teasing. So one of them will go into your right side and the other one will be on the left side and the right side. So it's never complicated. So, and you see where they stop. If they stop on your left, you can just turn around instead of them grabbing you from behind. You see, it was in my back, so I've turned around and I've been able to grab him. Same thing about here on my face. So it's all about that all the game long. It won't be more difficult. And about those Jack. You've seen I've struggled on the Genesis one, but here on the Master System one, it's even better because they will make you go down. You will be knocked back if you get hit by one of their attack, whatever it will be. Even if you jump, usually if you punch them on Genesis or if you jump kick them, the axe will disappear. But not on this game. You will get hit. You will lose HP. You will lose time. So you have to keep track of that and be careful because the jacks, the junglers, are very tricky. That's why I try to avoid have them on different side. And even here, they have been on me and they have thrown an axe and I've been just clueless about what I can do to not get it. Because there was nothing. I've wanted to grab them and he has thrown an axe, so I've lost HP. So now, the Wolverine guy, it's frame perfect on Genesis, but here it's more easily. And sometimes they don't want to come out of the side of the screen. And once they are around the dash of the time, I call the police. Because if I'm doing a full combo and I finish my combo, I lose grip of him and I will lose time. But with the special, it's over, it's safer. It's not the fastest because you lose a little bit of time, but usually it's pretty much fast. So you will see the scenery almost the same. The music obviously is changed. What's different? The characters in this game is that you can play as Blaze. That's very sad because she's the best on the Sega Genesis, but on the Master System, not so much because you've seen me punching the bosses. So that's very great, but with Blaze, she's a little bit too fast. So she finished her combos instead of infinitely punch them. So you will lose grip of the boss, and you don't want to lose grip of your bosses. they will rush back at you, and you will lose precious seconds. And now I have to bait them to jump kick, else they will fall back, and like that. And you will lose time. You have to wait that they come back. And now at the end, they don't feel always ready to come at me, so I have to convince them, come at me, I will do a little hug to you. So now I don't know why I've lost grip of him, but that's fine, it's a limitation of the game, I guess. Oh yeah, I've tried to spam punch him, but doesn't work. Okay, thank you Garcia. Yeah, the enemies of the game are called Garcias. So sometimes, like I've said earlier, they are shy, they don't want to get out of the side of the screen, so you have to not bait them up, but you have to show that you're still there and you wait for them. So that's why I've gone a little bit on the bottom left and I've welcomed them. So here, when they jump kick, except if you do a perfect punch, you won't be able to counter their jump kick. That's a very difficult part on the ninjas because you have to wait on them to come at you instead of just getting back. So bait them, and if there are two, bait them both. It's not easy. And now they try to stab me infinitely, but they stab too far. They stab under my arm, so I'm perfectly fine. I'm an X-Cup. What can happen to me? I fight crime. So come here, Garcia. I won't kill you. I lied. So now the ladies, thank you. No, so here I've been not enough quick, so I've thrown behind me, and I don't want to throw behind me because I don't know if someone will spawn. So now ability, the fantastic ability that you can dance with on the Genesis one. But now you can't. And he will just bash you until you just die. He won't get back and rush at you again. He will eliminate you. So that's why I've tried to hug him, knee him twice and throw him. but I've succeeded once, and after that I had my police call, so it was pretty fine. So after that, we have stage 4, always the same scenery, but on the Master System, so it's not necessarily as beautiful, but it's pretty much damn good for the console. So now I've tried to throw, but I've not been able to. And there's a pit on the right, but I don't know if it triggered. No, it didn't. Ah, damn. My bad. So now the ladies have been cleared. I can deal with the signals. Thank you. Is it a pit? Yep. So you see the pit is very far, but I've been able to throw them all the way there. That's what I've wanted to try with the lady, but it didn't work. So come here. Bye. Come again. Thank you. So now I think it's... Oh, no. Here we go. So, thank you. See, it's pretty simple when there's a pit, but... Oof. I think I've thrown too far. No, it was perfect because on this game somehow, if it's not on the screen, they won't land between the pits there. I don't know why, but it's like that. Thank you for stabbing me. You will meet my knee. And goodbye. So, and now I've tried to left-right to re-grab him, but I've been too quick. So now he threw me again because I've been on the same plane as him. So he has priority on me. That's another thing that it's not on the Sega Genesis that you have to keep track of. So here I should be fine. Don't know if she will come down. Yep, thank you. So I can throw her in the pit. There. Oh. Please. Thank you. I think it's fine here. I don't know. Yep. No. Thank you. Do you come too? No. Please, signal. You're not helping me. Thank you. Meet your friend there. Thank you. Please. Thank you. I like when they cooperate. Now you will slide. You will hit me, but it's fine. I will wait. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Let's go. So, about the fire boss, he's very quicker than the Genesis one. So, but since there's never another enemies on the screen, you can just punch spam him once he gets on the left, and it's simple. I could have special there, but since I'm 100% sure that I won't lose grip of him, I can just punch spam him. And now I have time for some delicious water. So here we go. Stage 5, always the same scenery. The other thing about this game is that the color palette is not inverse, but almost. Basic enemies on Street of Rage 1 and Genesis is blue Garcias, but now blue Garcias are the same HP as the green Garcias on Genesis 1. So that's why sometimes I do 2 knees on them, because I always think about Genesis, but I'm on Master System. It's not the same. So please jump. Thank you. So now it's two knees because they are the advanced version. 1, 2, throw. They have 8 HP, so a knee is 2 HP and a throw is 4. So here we go with those 8 HP again. So it's 2 knees and a throw. I could do punches, but since the knees are so fast and there's enemies limitation on the screen. So now I've tried to jump kick and it fell horribly. Because, like I've said, I don't have invincibility frames when I jump or when I get hit. So, thank you. So I try to group them because if they cry and get on the ground, you lose time. But if they are on the same place, you can jump kick one, and she will get knocked back into the other one, and she will also receive damage. But sometimes if they are not well distanced, I have to tour back like I did just earlier. So now it's the same thing. Deal with them with 2 knees. Here's ability on the next screen. So I have to remember that it's all the same as the first game on the Genesis. So if you played the first game, you've played this game without even knowing, except 2 things. There's one new boss, and there's also not the crushes to press on the stage 6. I will let you discover what fantastic ideas they have come, because a press, it's too complicated to program. It's falling into the ground just like that. It's too hard. Let's do something more complicated, and you will see what great idea they have brought into this game. We couldn't have asked for more, especially with that boss on that stage that is different, because usually you fight two Wolverine, but now you won't fight 2 Wolverines. You will fight something else. No, like I've said, I have to grab ability, but it's not always simple, because he can hit you hard. And now I'll try to take the ham. Thank you. It's always 2 enemies on the screen, so you can just keep going, and you don't have to deal with people coming at you. They will be there eventually. So let's go. So 2 knee throw. So do I have time to catch him up? Thank you. You've been a good boy. Now die. So here I've brought a second special, because on the twins, it's not as easy on the Genesis one. You don't have perfect tricks to do to them, so I just called the police twice and it's all over. So no big deal. No complication. So I hope I've killed him. Nope. Both of them are dead. Yep. Because they don't do sounds when they die, so you have to keep track with your scores when they disappear off screen. And even if they're dead, you can still punch spam them by 1 hit or 2 hits. So you also have to keep track of their HP with your punches. That's not a good thing in that game, to keep track of every character's how much damage you've dealt. Oh please, Garcia, not from behind. I want to grab you I want to hug you. Thank you. Now go off screen. So using all. Thank you. So always 2 enemies. Once you've known the 4 enemies, the ninja, the singles that throws you, the Garcias and the ladies, it's always the same. They have just more HP. So and the jacks. Sorry. And since you throw so far, sometimes you just don't want to lose grip of them. But since Axel is so strong that he throws all the way 40 feet away, now it's the special, like I've said. You press start, you press A or B. I don't remember which one it is, and that's it. So 1 time and 2 times. So here we go. So you don't have to keep track of how to do that stage boss. It's just as simple as that. So now we will see the magnificent squashes, the presses. So now they have been able to animate a conveyor belt, so that's another very good thing. Oh no, he edge punched me from behind, but I've been jumping, so I've been drawn back to the ground. That's another bad thing. And I've tried to throw, but I've been too fast. So I've lost my grip to him. And now I've been hit by someone, so I've lost my grip to the other one. So that's how this game is handled. You have to keep to know where it comes, if it will come on your left or on your right. So this game is messy, and I'm on the easiest difficulty. If it would have been on the heart, I could have died there. So now, the wonderful presses, the lasers. So, presses is too complicated. Let's do lasers. So sometimes, and the other thing is that they can hit you, like the crushes in the first game. So you have to be careful. With Axel and Blaze, you have time to cross the lasers, but not with Adam because he's too slow. And this guy is just fantastic, thank you. So now please lasers behave, I'm too far to hit me. So now it's the same thing with Bongo, you just punch spam him, not very difficult. So, but now, instead of... on Genesis we had 3 bosses. We had that guy, and we also had 2 Wolverine. But they won't do 2 Wolverines, they will do just 1. So how they have changed that? Let me put back my sound. Here we go. But like I said, they don't have put 2 bosses at the same time. It's too complicated for the console or what they have wanted to do. So we have 3 bosses, but not in 3 phases, but in succession. Like we have got Bongo. We will have the Wolverine later, and we will have a special guest from someone. And chat, help me with that. Which boss it will be? If you remember the bosses from Street of Rage 1. Do you know which bosses it will be on that stage? If you answer correctly and you have never played that game, I really wonder which game you have played to have that guy in that game. So I hope there's a ham there. No. Here maybe? Yep, thank you. So now we will try to keep going and go back. Thank you. And now here we will have the Wolverine. No, it's not Shiva. You will see. It's a pleasure to just watch him. And it's I don't want to say it's the introduction of another boss, but you will recognize the idea behind that boss. It has been reused in other games. In Street of Rage 2, for example, or 3. Yep, there's Street of Rage on Master System. It's a fantastic game. So here, come, Wolverine. Do you want to get lasered? I know you want to get lasered. So come into lasers. Thank you. You look cold. Get warmed up with lasers. Come on, I know you can do it. Bam! And it's done. So you don't even have to hit him much. You just have to drag him down to the lasers and it's all perfect. Now there's a 1-up. A pixels 1-up. No! Damn. No. Thank you. I don't want to get stun like the lasers. So now there's a pipe. I will never use the weapons. They have the same reach as my fist. So what's the use of that? And since there's enemies limitation in this game, why do you need a crowd control weapon in a game where there's only 2 of them? 2 enemies on the screen. So it makes no sense. Oh, please. Thank you. It's not on this screen, but it will be on the following one that will sit that fantastic boss. I don't know where they have took that frame, but I will tell you the nickname that I gave him. It's recognizable. No, don't get lasered. Don't get lasered. 3 punches, it's done. Why not keeping up a 1-up? I will keep that extra HP just in case. Throw him. Same for this guy. Thank you. So, always 2 enemies, so learn to deal with them and it will be simple enough. So now I have enough low HP. I've been on the same plane, so it was bad. Like I've said earlier, always be on top and or on bottom of them and wait for them to go down. You will know if it will be on your right side or left side. Now it's on my left side. So now, come, Monopoly guy, with a rocket, and just for you, throw me some rockets. Boom! What this buzz is? I don't even know. But it's just so wonderful to see him there. If you've played on the other games, it's not a prequel, but it's the idea of a jet. So someone flying and rushing at you, but not so much. So now the elevator, it's like all the games, you just throw people off. No big deal, and you can even be very far from the ledge and it will work again. So please, please behave. Please. Thank you. So, you too. Thank you. But the other thing is that you can't move when the elevator moves. Security reason. I don't know why. They don't want us to move. Because it doesn't change anything. Come on. Please. You can throw yourself out the elevator alone. You don't need me. Thank you. Thank you. So, the ladies, it will be a 6 sub-stage on the elevator. Always the same waves. No, I've wanted to do the back throw. But it's fine. Let's go. Another one. And where we go? On to Garcia's, yeah, right. So now we will just let ourselves get grabbed sometimes. Because I can just kick and throw them. So it's safer than maybe they will punch you and they will get back. So just get grabbed and throw them. It's simple. Oh no. So I've punched him, he died, he can get knocked back. So, thank you. No. This way. You should go on the right. That's the good way to go. Please. There's a party there. You see, I'm glitching there. I'm glitching. Come here. Thank you. There's fireworks there. Come on. Come on. Come get some. So another 2. Oh, no. Please. Thank you. Dude. We could say that he slides away. Oh. No, not this way. No. Okay. I've not died. That's good. A good thing. No, not this way. Good. So 2 more Gershas if I'm guessing correctly. Good. That's the end of stage 7. And there's a stage 8 with all the same bosses. So let's go with the boss rush. And like on Genesis, you don't have a special anymore. So good luck with that. Well, good luck to me, but I'm a pro. I know how to deal with that. The other thing is that I don't know who Mr. X has hired, but I think it's a wonderful message that they send all his guests when they comes here. There's a lot of XO on the ground, so Mr. X give kisses and hugs to everyone. So let's enjoy this ride with me, please. We can just walk here and just enjoy everything. And the particularity about this boss on Master System is that he can back kick. He cannot on Genesis one, so you have to be careful. Now he tried to back kick me, but hopefully for me I've just grabbed him. So now let's pick some food, please. Thank you. So a lot of kisses and hugs. We gave that to Mr. X henchman. Hug, throw. So the throw is a kiss for goodbye. See ya later. So 2 hugs and a kiss. So let's go. Let's keep going. And now I've dealt already with the first boss. Wolverine is coming up. If I can deal with that properly, obviously. So come here, Wolverine. Let's just punch spam him. So you see that sometimes he gets very close, sometimes he just don't get as close. It depends on my right frame when I punch. Because yes, I'm punch spamming, but sometimes it's one few frames too slow or too quick. So he gets closer or not as closer as he's supposed to be. But he's not he won't get he won't hit you. That's the good thing. Please, ladies. No, don't hit me with that whip. I'm not invincible with whips. I'm invincible with punches. So please. I'm an X-Cup. So now ABDD. Oh no. Yeah, I have a few more enemies. Please. Thank you. So now 2 knees and I throw on that guy. Please. Oh damn. Almost. Because we could have killed him by throwing the guy at him. I don't have a lot of HP for ABDD, but I will try to stay alive for you guys. So I finished a combo. 1, 2, 3. Knee throw. Finish my combo. 1, 2, 3 punch. 3 punch. Knee throw. And it's over. It's simple, but you have to know how to do it. Oh no, please, Jack. Don't do some junglery. No, there's another one, but their food is there. The food is there. No! Please behave. Don't hit me with your axes. Okay, so 1, 2. On the front. 1, 2, and throw. So the signals are too quick right now, so that's why I've thrown him away. This one, it was not supposed to get in my back. So come here. Thank you. 2 more Garcias. We can deal with that. And even if they have knives, they are just weaker if they have knives. That's the funny part. So now we have the flamethrower guy. So we just bait him here and infinitely punch him. So with Blaze, I will finish a combo so he will get knocked back. And I will have to do all the back and forth until I can set up another infinite punch. So that's why I've played as Axel. You can also do that with Adam, but Axel is just faster, so that's why he's the best in this version. You can also jump kick until they die. They won't cry, but it's a bit slower. So now we will have again the fantastic boss. I know that since you have seen him on stage 6, you all miss him because he was the best. Thank you to have removed me the pipe. So I've wanted some food. So now I think I have something else. Nope, it's directly the boss. So it's pretty simple if you can manage him to stay on one corner. But else you will throw rockets. They are fast and on hard they deal 95% of your HP. So you have to be careful. Mr. Monopoly is not helping you to stay alive. He's a good henchman, we can say that. So here we have the twins coming up. And the ninjas that they don't use with other colors, they don't usually do little jumps. They just do the big jumps, and that's how you bait them, like that. But if they do the small jumps, they will stun you, and you don't want that because the other ninja can kick you the low kick or the large kick, and it can drain so much HP for no good. Please, thank you. So now here. Okay. The jump kicking ladies is the most annoying one. But if you can get them both, you can spam them both until they die. Very hard boss. I know, Mr. X. It is big throne, but when he sits down, he's almost as high as us in terms of height. So that's another different thing. But when he will get up, you will see that he has very long legs. And he also have a BB gun, but not as useful. Because his pattern is not as great, and he doesn't have henchmen that annoys us when we try to infinite him. So slide at my side, double knee throw, it will kill nobody. And again it will kill nobody. Oh, thank you, Mr. X. So time use will be like in maybe 20 seconds. It depends on how Mr. X behave. So it will just do that stuff. It's simple. And I will try to let him throw. Can you shoot, please? I want you to shoot. See, it's missiles. So yeah. So time very soon. And time.
GG.
So just to tell you, the world record is like 34-20 something or so. So it was also a very good run there. So since it was my last run, I have to do my shoutouts. Thanks a lot to Pancakes, the host there. Thanks to Chabas. Thanks to Lyracus, Liz, Aram, Skyram, everybody from Blaster Process. But thanks a lot, but I mean a huge lot, to ESA that have enabled us to stream on their channel. They are a fantastic team, and that's so awesome. And please donate for the children, save the children.
Dude, thank you so much for your missions to the marathon, man. We greatly appreciate you.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure to be there. Even at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m.
Hey, it's 11 minutes to the golden minute. Anyways, chat. We've seen a lot of Classic games. About something a bit more modern, like PlayStation 4. Coming up next on ECP3, we have Uza with Faroud McGuff. He is a mainstay in the P events, so stick around. It's about an hour run, but I promise you, he entertained the entire time. Stick around, the music will be right back.